Good evening from the Carl Cannon Coliseum on the campus of Jasper High School. Tonight, the Vikings take the hardwood for the first time in this 2022-2023 campaign, and the Heath Burns era begins here at Jasper High School. Alongside Woody Wilson, I'm Brett Elmore, Brian Hill on the camera for WJLX Sports. Woody, a lot of excitement in the building. Tonight, the Burns era begins.
Anticipation for this debut, for a long time, and it is going to be most interesting, this event tonight, Brett.
The home side is packed, and of course, the visitors side will have some spillover as well. The visitors from Birmingham tonight, Cornerstone into town to take on the Vikings. And Woody, talk about another impressive team, the varsity girls. We expect a lot out of them. They only have one senior. Everyone returns off that team last year. And with the, they brought in Missy Odom from Oakman, the Hollingsworth kid from Hamilton, about, on average, 40 to 50 points brought in between those two.
Wow.
Off a team that won 20 games last year, these girls have a shot at being something special this year.
And it sounds like they're going to be good for a long time. You say they're young? Wow. Yep. That is really impressive, man.
Yep.
66-12 tonight as they dominate the Cornerstone Eagles.
All right, very good. We are live at the Carl Cannon Coliseum. Coming up, the starting lineups and the much-anticipated opening tip-off of the 2022-2023 campaign. That's coming up after this 2-minute timeout. You're tuned to Viking basketball on WJLX. Welcome back to the Carl Cannon Coliseum on the campus of Jasper High School. The basketball season set to tip off here shortly. And Woody, looking forward to it. Of course, Heath Burns, the brand new head basketball coach at Jasper High School. And he has a track record that, kind of you can't argue with.
Terrific resume. Let's take a look at Heath. Local guy, comes up through the Jasper City school system. And then he starts head coaching, had a terrific run in the junior high level around Walker County out at Townley. Took over for out there, and of course he coached there, and then he coached at Maddox. And then, of course, he went to Parrish, Cordova, won a state championship at Cordova, then went to Hueytown. Just a terrific resume. And on top of all that, he's Danny Gambrell's, the brother-in-law?
Son-in-law. He's not that old.
Yeah.
Good
okay.
grief.
I started to ask you before I threw that tidbit out. I wish I had him now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But Brett, he took over for the great Kenneth Lakey out at Townley. What a run Kenneth had, and he stepped in those big shoes and had a great run at Townley Junior High as well.
That's right, and we're looking forward to see the product on the court. We watched them some during the summer, and I tell you, they were pretty impressive in the summer. This is a team, and this is going to be a program that Coach is going to have to build up. He's got some talent out there, but obviously this team is going to scrap with you. He likes his team, and I believe this team will do some big things this season in his first year.
Doesn't he use that kind of relentless style? Just go after, 48 minutes of heck, Right. The summer league, 17-5, and they went over 80 points in several of those games, Brett. So we look for a fast-paced, up and down the court basketball style from this Viking squad this season.
And like we mentioned, the home side, there's not many seats left on the home side.
That's beautiful.
The visitor side, of course, the reserve seating. Look at this around the court, Woody.
Yes.
All around the court, the reserve seating filling up right now as we speak. So it's very good to see a lot of excitement surrounding this program, and we'll see what the Vikings can do tonight against a Cornerstone team that comes in 0-2 on the season. But I was talking to Coach Burns yesterday. A little bit better than that 0-2 record indicates as far as on film.
They've lost to 2 6As. Homewood beat them 58-19, and then Minor 57-38. So they're pretty well tempered coming in here,
And of course, Coach Burns coming from Hueytown. Let's keep that in mind, as he told me that Cornerstone, their probably 2 best players transferred from Hueytown to Cornerstone. So they're on the roster, so they're very familiar with Coach Burns.
Yeah, he knows these guys.
That's right.
Thoroughly, I guess.
And also the assistant men's basketball coach, one of the assistants, Coach Ronnie Driver, was the head basketball coach at Cornerstone, so they are very well familiar. All right, so we're going to take another break. When we come back, the starting lineups, we'll get things tipped off from the Carl Cannon Coliseum in just a moment. You're listening to Viking Basketball, presented by Pinnacle Bank at WJLX. Welcome back to the Carl Cannon Coliseum on the campus of Jasper High School, where we're about 1 minute away from the tip-off of tonight's game. Looking forward to this for sure. Been looking forward to this for quite some time.
Yeah.
Brett Elmore, Woody Wilson for WJLX Sports. We appreciate you folks tuning our way. Of course, Viking basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank in Jasper, and the starting lineup's about to be announced to the home crowd. Cornerstone heading over to their bench now. The Vikings over on their bench. You see Coach Heath Burns in his first year at the helm of the program. The cheerleaders out on the floor, and the home crowd ready to welcome on the Vikings.
Heath winning that state championship at Cordova in 2018, and he'd love to duplicate that here in Jasper, more than once here in the next few years.
Of course, he is a Jasper guy, an old Walker guy, a Walker graduate.
That's right. 1991, class of 91.
You hear the crowd? We're just about set for the starting lineups for both teams. We're going to try to go ahead and pick that up. You hear the Viking horn here. Woody, I hope I don't call any touchdowns or field goals tonight.
I understand. We'll certainly forgive you if you do.
We've got the national anthem coming up. The JROTC is heading out onto the floor here. So, this is going to be played on guitar here at midcourt. This is cool.
That's the guy in the band.
Yeah. It's going to give us the Hendrix version.
The state championship band.
How cool is this?
Very. Glad we didn't have a cannon in here, man.
They may break one out here in a minute.
Yeah, really.
You never know.
That's right. Look out.
They're pulling out all the stops here. Woody, the new floor here, they've redone the floor. They have, they've redone a lot of things here in this already very nice gymnasium.
And you mentioned the crowd. This is outstanding here on opening night.
Cornelius Lewis going to get the start for Cornerstone. And not sure who that is. Jacob May will get the start, number 11. I believe that was Benjamin.
Right, Caleb.
Israel May will get the start. And Mackay Fitz will get the start. Here go the lights. Here we go. The crowd. Where's my wallet? Oh, here we go. The starting lineup. Let's go down to the PA announcer, Bill Watt.
And now, stand with pride as we recognize Vikings starting five.
I think it's Jonathan.
Yeah, it is.
a senior. Guard, number 20, J.B. Beatty.
J.B. Beatty getting the start.
And guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 4, John Michael Brown.
John Michael Brown getting the start.
And forward, a 6'3" junior, number 12, John Luke Walker.
John Luke Walker getting the start.
And guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 23, Leighton Thorne.
Thorne getting the start tonight.
In the middle, a 6'9" sophomore, number 35,
Miller Moody getting the start as well. Just in case you missed
in
it,
his 16th season, and the first back in his alma mater, with an overall record of 318 wins and only 134 losses. Head coach, Heath Burns.
Coach Burns getting a nice round of applause here. In case you missed it, you folks on the stream, the Jasper Vikings starting 5, Thorne, Beatty, Brown, Walker, and Moody getting the start tonight as the lights come back up at the Carl Cannon Coliseum. Woody,
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
I'm about to hyperventilate over here, man.
I am excited. Let's get down to business. Basketball time from the Carl Cannon Coliseum.
Indeed it is. Moody at 6'9" over there, our postman. Their tallest guy is 6'5".
Here we go. Moody at midcourt will tip off. The tap controlled by Cornerstone.
Yes, sir.
Cornerstone with a basketball. They'll have it right side of the perimeter. Lewis with a basketball picked up by Clayton Thorne defensively. Vikings swarming around to the basketball. Right side perimeter. Whistles. And we're going back the other way.
And a little one step too many for the guard for Cornerstone. Vikings in a 2-3 zone to start out.
We have a packed house here. You folks on the live video stream, bear with us. Like I say, this place is packed, and we're trying to do the best we can here. Top of the circle, the ball is stolen away. Lewis with the basketball now.
Yes.
Lewis stops his dribble, looks left side, gets it to Benjamin. Back out top to Lewis. Lewis to the dribble, goes right side on the wing. Going to put up the shot, no good. Whistles though, and we got a foul.
Little double clutch on the shot. Draws a Viking foul. It's either Moody or they'll post it here. Our first foul of the basketball game. 2 shots coming up for Cornelius Lewis.
So let's see what Lewis can do from the charity stripe.
I forgot they're not posting fouls. I think Moody might have got that one.
I believe you may be right.
No, that's not good. Our postman with an early dinger here.
First shot on the way, it's good. Second shot coming up. Lewis connects. It's 2-0 early going. Cornerstone with the lead.
And in a press.
Yes, they are. The Vikings will break it now with a pass to Beatty. Beatty with a basketball. Moody, near side perimeter. Ball's tipped out of bounds, as we do have some jersey discrepancies now.
Quick hands from Caleb Benjamin on the play. Vikings trying to make a pass. Benjamin slaps it out of bounds.
They'll work the ball in. Thorne with the basketball, goes around. Moody underneath. Moody has it knocked away. And now Cornerstone with the basketball back the other way. Cornerstone with a 2-0 lead.
And they are quick as a hiccup on defense.
Cornelius Lewis with the basketball. Here's the 3 ball in the corner. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, and the Vikings are running. Vikings running with the basketball, going to lay it up. Oh, it's no good. Whistles, and we've got a foul.
That looks like John Luke Walker. I believe that may be who it is at number 20.
It is not. That is
okay.
I believe that is going to be John Luke Walker is 12.
Right. I see him now.
Front iron, no good. I believe that's Beatty. Pretty sure it's Beatty.
Okay. First shot, no good.
No good, 2-0 your score. Second shot on the way. It's up, back iron, no good. And the long rebound going to be out of bounds. Oh, let's see. It'll be Viking basketball.
Yeah, you're going to say Benjamin touched it last. Cornerstone in the red, Vikings in the home white.
John Luke Walker will work it in. He gets it in now to Thorne. Works it left side perimeter. Right around, 3 ball on the way. No, will not fall. John Luke Walker with the offensive board. 2-0 your score. Cornerstone, Moody high up top. Cornerstone going to knock it away.
Yep.
It's stolen in transition. May going to go in between Viking defenders and put it up, no good.
Tried a little circus scoop, and it wouldn't go for him. Vikings get the rebound.
John Luke Walker with the basketball, top of the key. Bounce pass, Moody. Walker down. 5:43 time to go, opening quarter. Beatty will square up for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound coming out to Mackay Fitz.
Just inside the arc at about 18-9 and clanked it.
Top of the circle, and around the horn they go. It's a pretty good Cornerstone team. Of course, Coach Burns was talking about it yesterday with me. He was a little concerned about this team. Here's the ball loose. The Vikings are getting after it, though. And let's see.
Tied up, possession error where?
It'll go Viking basketball, I do believe.
Looks like it, yep. Especially defensively. They are really quick, and they can anticipate passes real well early on in this game anyway, Brett.
Substitutions coming in. And the Vikings will inbound side court here, down 2-0. Early going in the ball game, 5:09 to go, opening quarter.
The Vikings cold from the floor so far in this one, too.
Top of the circle. Now they'll go left side. Here's a pass. Shot on the way. Off the mark, no good. Good hustle, John Luke Walker picks up the rebound. And he's going to be fouled going to the bucket.
Yeah, crashing the boards, Walker nicely. Of course, he played football. 6 of their guys played football. You like the fact they can get the blue-collar work done, especially in low post and mid-lane area.
Bubba Odom checks into the ball game. Caden Steiner checks into the game as well for the Vikings. John Luke Walker trying to get the first points of the ball game, and he does.
Swished it.
The 6'3 junior makes it 2-1 your score. Appreciate you folks tuning in tonight to Viking basketball on WJLX. Second shot off the mark, no good, but once again the Vikings with a lot of hustle and the board. Oh, it's going to be stolen away though. Cornerstone back the other way. Lewis with the basketball right at the perimeter. Oh, he shoved off, no call. Ball loose. They come back up with it. Lewis whistles, and we got a foul.
On a Viking, indeed. A little too aggressive down there. Let's catch who it was. That might have been John Luke Walker. And he's going to get a rest.
Corey Shepard will check into the game for the Vikings. In bounce pass, they work it into Lewis. He has their only points of the ball game. All the points coming from the free throw stripe tonight from either team.
Yes.
No field goal from the floor. Fitz with the basketball, goes left side, pass out of bounds. Off the hands of Benjamin, and the Vikings will have it. Baseline.
Benjamin left side perimeter. He just lost the handle on the ball, didn't look it in. You have to look it in basketball, too, and just off his hands, Vikings get it back off the turnover.
Corey Shepard will inbound, once again facing the press. Going to get it in. Thorne with the basketball. Going to leave it off. Bubba Odom goes hard to the hoop. Shot no good. Whistles, though, and we got a foul.
Hard on the hoop is right, off the right side. Bubba tried to bank it in there off the glass. Couldn't buy it, but he's got two coming up here.
Yeah, tried to bank it in off the glass. He was off the mark, but he was fouled, and now he'll go to the charity stripe.
And a chance
to shoot two here.
Yeah, and a chance the Vikings get their first lead. Oh, man, live rims tonight, Brett.
Shot no good.
For both squads.
Substitution coming in. Caden Steiner back in. He will spell Miller Moody, who will go to the bench. Bubba Odom, the 6'5 senior, is short. Not height-wise, but shot-wise. Whistles now off the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Ethan Thorne.
Indeed. The third team foul. Yeah, Bubba at 6'5". He's well-equipped in basketball as he was, of course, in football.
He's going to be playing up against Fitz, who's 6'5", 200.
Yeah, that's going to be a great matchup, really.
They work it in. Cornerstone with the basketball. Benjamin has it. Goes left side. Hunter is going to be fouled as we have whistles here.
By 24, Caden Steiner.
John Luke Walker checks back in as Coach Burns going to that bench.
Viking 14 foul.
Still only 2-1 your score. Cornerstone on top. Of course, the first game of the year for the Vikings, and you expect them to kind of be cold a little bit.
Good point.
Cornerstone with 2 games underneath their belt. Here's a shot on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound, whistles now, jump ball. Possession arrow going to the Eagles.
There's Clayton Thorne in there trying to wrestle it away from the Cornerstone guy, but tied up in their possession, as you say, Brett.
3:46, time to go, opening quarter from the Carl Cannon Coliseum. Cross court, now underneath, nobody home.
Really?
Out of bounds. They were looking underneath, but nobody home.
Trying to go back door, and you say nobody there in red.
Thorne with the basketball. He's going to be triple teamed. That's going to leave somebody open. Now the Vikings will pull up. And the first points from the floor, Ethan Thorne is going to nail the shot. It's good. He's only an 8th grader.
Little pull-up jumper from shallow wing, about 8 feet out.
Corey Shepard with a rebound now off the miss. Vikings with their first lead of the ball game. 3-2 with 3:12 to go here, opening quarter. Shepard near side. They work into John Luke Walker. Walker looking as he stops his dribble, goes far side, the pass. Clayton Thorne back over to Shepard now. No shot clock in high school basketball, obviously. Whistles, we're going back the other way.
John Luke Walker took a step too many, Brett.
Vikings up 3-2, 2:54. Time to go, opening quarter from the Coliseum.
Yeah, Vikings will get in the groove, as you say. First game, and two games under the Eagles' belt. And the Vikings will get in the groove, we hope, here soon. Already with a lead, but they can do much better than this, we think.
Cornerstone with the basketball. Here's the feed underneath. They're going to back out. Ball is kicked by one of the Vikings and out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Thorne might have got a foot on it. So they'll inbound for baseline, I guess. Yep.
Here's the shot on the way. Whistles, though, before. And it's going to be a call away from the basketball. And back the other way, the Vikings will have it.
Yeah, push on Cornerstone. There should be their 14th foul. Anyway, Vikings will have the basketball.
Clayton Thorne with it. Gets it into the front court. Finds John Luke Walker. He goes left side, looking underneath for Moody. Big Moody. Gonna put it up and in.
Nice move to the bucket. Nice assist from Walker. And Moody banks it off the left side glass.
5-2 your score. Vikings on top. Ball stolen away. Back the other way in transition. Here comes J.B. Beatty. Here's Moody. Has the ball loose. Burks comes away with it now for Cornerstone. Looking left side. Long three from downtown Jasper. No good. Ball rebounded by the Vikings. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be, Cornerstone basketball.
Wow. I tell you that, again, they get quick hands and they will pick your pocket in a half a second. And that just happened to Clayton Thornton.
Bubba Odom will check back in. Corey Shepard will check out. Minute 59 to go here in the opening quarter. Brett Elmore, Woody Wilson.
Across the timeline are the Eagles trading here 5-2. Around the horn they go.
Benjamin has it near side, goes top to Burke. They try to find the open man. Oh, nice. Nice feed underneath and the shot up and good.
Yeah, they got the backdoor guy that time. That was beautiful. It was wide open, Brett.
Wide open for two, puts it up and in. It's 5-4, Jasper on top. Whistles out of bounds as looking for John Luke Walker, and the foul is called.
He drew it. He sure did. Are they going to say he was shooting? Yes.
So John Luke Walker will go to the line, where he is 1 of 2 for tonight.
And they finally put that other team foul up for the Eagles. Each team with 4 team fouls now.
John Luke Walker. Shot on the way. It is up. It is no good.
Subs for the Vikes.
There comes Corey Shepard back in, I think.
Along with J.M. Brown.
Very good. John Luke Walker, second shot on the way. It is no good. And the Vikings can't get on the board there from the charity stripe.
Yeah,
that'll be something to work on. Underneath 23, going to put it up and going to put it in. That is Mekhi Fitz. They found him underneath. He puts it up and in.
Off a great assist from Lewis.
Here's Corey Shepard, going to feed now. Top of the circle. John Michael Brown goes left side. Beatty for three. In and out. No good. And out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball. They say Caleb Benjamin, the last man to touch it for Cornerstone.
A man draping Beatty on the shot. No call. Couldn't get it to fall.
Clayton Thorne will check back in. Beatty will come out. Bubba Odom will come out.
Vikings inbound baseline here.
With 53 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Here's a feed underneath. Corey Shepard, shot blocked. Comes back up with it, keeps fighting. No good and out of bounds. Blocked from behind.
Twice. Mekhi Fitz is going to put the double whammy on him. Great play, Fitz. Giving Corey Fitz.
Inbounds pass. John Luke Walker finds a streaking player underneath. He's going to be fouled. Clayton Thorne.
Right. To the line for a pair here. Vikings can retake the lead.
Let's see. They're going to. Nope. He's going to inbound baseline now. Thought you may be right. Inbounds. John Luke Walker, long two. No good. Rebound coming out to the big guy this time, Mekhi Fitz.
Wide open look for Walker. Couldn't get it to fall.
They've got something covered up this basket over here. Wood, here's the ball stolen away. Back the other way in transition. Lay it. Good. The Vikings.
J.M. Brown going to get the pick in the basket.
Back the other way with the basketball. It's almost thrown away. It's going to be loose, and the Vikings come away with it. Loose ball. Vikings have it. John Luke Walker in the corner. 3-ball all the way. Yes! He got it. Beatty for three at the buzzer. And the Vikings lead this thing 10-6 off the 3-ball at the very end of the opening quarter. We'll take a break. 1 minute, back with more from the Carl Cannon Coliseum in a moment. Welcome back into the Carl Cannon Coliseum. 10-6 your score. Vikings on top. They have the basketball.
We thought they'd find a groove, Brett. Looks like they'd kicked in, maybe a couple of minutes left in that first quarter.
Moody with the basketball, goes left side. And now they'll feed back to Moody on the wing. Stops, fires the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Double team, puts it up, no call. Underneath, Cornerstone with a rebound. Back the other way with the basketball, Cornerstone. And Lewis has it. Lewis whistles and a reach in.
Yep, Vikings still in that 2-3 zone. And the Eagles have hit one backdoor play, but they found it tough going, tough sledding against this zone.
Whistles underneath, we got another foul.
Be the Viking 16 foul. And we shoot at 7?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
Around the horn are the Eagles here.
Here's the Eagles with the basketball. Shot, 3 ball on the way. Way off the mark, an air ball. Rebound, though. Put back, no good. Vikings back the other way. Whistles out of bounds, though. They're going to say it's Cornerstone basketball.
Tough break. As it looked like Bubba had the basketball and lost a handle on it, had the rebound.
11 with the basketball. That is Jacob May. Here's a shot on the way. It's no good. Rebound, John Luke Walker. Back the other way in transition. Vikings with the basketball here. Corey Shepard looking, streaking player, heading toward the goal. Shot no good from John Michael Brown. Rebound coming out to J.B. Beatty.
Vikings doing well on the offensive boards in this game.
Thorne going to drive to the bucket. Layup no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Cornerstone basketball.
Off Corey Shepard, right. Corey almost hustled down and got that rebound, but off his hands. The Vikings go into a press.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. That's typical Coach Burns.
Yeah.
And now they will press. They'll break the press though.
Whoa.
But oh man, lays it up and in off the left side. 21, Israel May.
Don't let anybody behind you. And we did.
Back the other way, Shepard with the basketball. He's going to drive, shot good, offensive foul.
Yeah, it's a good call, too. Looked like the Eagle got good position on Corey, squared up on him, and Corey plowed into him. Little football player coming out in him there.
10-8 your score. 5:59 to go here in the opening half. Vikings by 2. Benjamin with the basketball, goes right side. The feed underneath, and back the other way we go with another offensive foul.
Wow. I thought for sure we were going to get called on that shot, but we caught a break that time, I think. We'll take it.
Yep, we will. Back the other way. Beatty with the basketball, going to feed underneath, looking for Bubba Odom. Odom going to mix it up underneath. He'll put up a shot, no good, but Hill's fouled and will go to the line.
Yes, sir. Bubba, the 6'5 senior. Oakman transferred. His brother JoJo as well on the team. Probably see him later.
Odom shot good. His first points of the night.
Rattled it in there.
Second shot coming up. Good. Bubba Odom makes it 12-8 now. Vikings on top.
Biggest lead, perhaps.
I believe you're right. Once again, we apologize to you folks on the live video stream. There are people everywhere, and we're having trouble seeing the other side of the floor on the live stream. We'll get that worked out at halftime now. Here's the ball knocked away. Back the other way. Cornerstone whistles now. And we got a foul. Go back the other way. It's going to be an offensive foul.
So Vikings back with the basketball. 4-point lead. A chance to add to their biggest lead of the night. As we think they might have found a groove here and settled into this one.
5:18 to go until halftime. Thorne with the basketball, top of the circle. He's going to go. Oh, let's see. Got a call away for the ball again. And another offensive foul, and back the other way we go.
Each team with 7 now. And a 1-and-1 in effect for the rest of the half. 5:07 in the half.
Number 2 will work it in. Lewis has it, double team. Vikings call with a reach in. It's going to be John Luke Walker or, let's see, maybe Clayton Thorne.
And 1-and-1 for the Eagles here.
All right. 1-and-1 coming up.
Twelve to 8, Vikings by 4. And
got a timeout.
Yeah, we do.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 1 minute, back with more Viking basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank in a moment. Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. Shot on the way, front half the 1-and-1, good. Cornelius Lewis. Man, we have a jam-packed house here tonight on the home side. So good to see.
Yes.
And this team's playing hard. Their first game of the year against Cornerstone, 12-9 your score.
And they are lining the court, as you mentioned, top of the broadcast.
Second shot on the way. It's up and good. 12-10, still just a 2-point game for the Vikings.
Yes.
John Luke Walker with a basketball, finds Corey Shepard in the front court. He's going to find Bubba Odom underneath. Odom puts it up. Oh, it's off the mark, no good. Fights for the rebound. The ball is loose. Cornerstone comes away with it.
Shepard backdoor, couldn't get the thing to fall.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Cornerstone. I thought they had the last jump ball. But, of course, I could be wrong.
I was thinking the same thing.
Vikings will trap here. They'll double team. Lewis. Here's a feed underneath. Kick out pass. In the corner, left side. Shot off the mark. Way off the mark. No good. Rebound, John Luke Walker. Back the other way. John Luke Walker into the front court. He's going to go left side to his teammate here. John Michael Brown. He stops his dribble, looks, man-to-man defense being applied. Here's a feed, Corey Shepard. Couldn't handle the basketball, comes back up with it. Whistles down, we have a foul.
On Jacob May for Cornerstone, 1-and-1 now for the Vikes.
4:11 time to go here until halftime. Vikings will be back in action tomorrow night on the road at Hazel Green. Saturday night, the Vikings will be at home against Hamilton. We'll have the Saturday night game for you. Tomorrow night, we won't have any basketball for you. We'll have football on the air.
Go Bears.
Yeah, the Lynn Bears going to be playing tomorrow night on the road in Gadsden.
Clayton Thorne shooting the 1-and-1 for the Vikes here, leading by a deuce.
Shot on the way and good. Actually, that's J.B. Beatty. 20 instead of
2-0
23.
instead of 2-3. My bad.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from here. We're at an angle.
Angle and light gold numbers on a white jersey. And I'm old, too.
And you're old. Second shot off the front iron, no good, but Beatty follows his shot, gets his own rebound.
Yes.
Feed, Moody lays it up. Oh, it's blocked. Back the other way we go, Cornerstone.
Man, they got quick hands.
Golly,
they
they
really do.
Here's a cross-court pass in the corner now. Ball stolen away. Oh, good hustle by Beatty that time.
Indeed.
Woody, I tell you what, I watched the team play last year. One thing I do notice this year, the hustle. My goodness, these guys are getting after it. Timeout on the floor.
Yes, sir.
Vikings up by 3, 13-10. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. Viking basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank. Oh, welcome back in. Carl Cannon Coliseum. We got a foul, and here's number 2, Cornelius Lewis, going to the line.
Vikings by 3 here.
Shot, good. 13-11, your score. Second shot coming up for Cornelius Lewis, the 5'5" sophomore.
Second shot, no good.
John Luke Walker with a basketball. Going to feed now. Moody on the wing, right side. Turnaround jumper. Rims out on him, no good. Corey Shepard with a rebound, no good. Shot put back up, no good. Vikings fighting. There is a lid on that rim, Wood.
4 shots at it, man. Great offensive board work, but they can't buy a bucket.
And now this will go out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball right in front of the scorer's table.
Yep. Man, there's a live rim and then a lid over it to boot.
John Luke Walker will work it into Moody. Back around now. John Michael Brown. Vikings by 2, 13-11. Moody high atop here. Comes near side. Beatty for 3. Got it!
Top of the key from 19-8. Swish.
Ball stolen away. Bubba Odom going to leave off. Right side, shot no good. And the rebound coming out to Cornerstone. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Eagle basketball.
Good hustle. John Luke Walker going to slap that one away. Almost had intercepted the pass.
16-11, your score. Vikings on top by 5. Here's the inbound. They work it into Lewis. Ball into the hands now to May. Back up top, Lewis. Near side. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebound coming out the offensive board to Cornerstone. They'll lose it. Out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball.
3-point shot came right to him. Guy didn't have to do a thing to get the rebound, then fumble it out of bounds. Vikings by 5, biggest lead of the night. Can add to it here.
They work it in. John Luke Walker with the basketball, going to leave off now. Beatty, three again. Beatty lighting it up from the outside. Another tray ball. 19-11 your score. Oh, back the other way, a floater in the lane. It's good.
Circa shot. What a great shot.
Here's another feed underneath. Moody loses the handle, back the other way. In transition, Cornerstone. Right side, off the glass. Follow-up dunk, no good. Ball loose, Cornerstone up with it. Left side on the perimeter. Gonna feed to Lewis. Top of the circle. Minute 42. Here's a three on the way, no good. Minute 40 to go in the half. Vikings up by 6.
Corey Shepard with the board.
Uh-oh, there he is again for three. Beatty can't find it this time. Moody there with a rebound. He'll shoot from way outside, no good. Odom knocks it away. Ball is loose. Odom comes back up with it. Outside, John Luke Walker, three. Short. Rebound coming out to the Vikings. Fast and furious pace, Woody. Gotta love it, man.
J.M. Brown's get whacked. Yeah. Get your breath, man.
Whoa! Someone passed the oxygen.
Really. Vikings that get great offensive board work, and they still can't buy a shot, man. A putback.
First game of the year. Gotta love it.
You know, Brett, I don't think they're used to the quickness of the game yet.
No, not yet. They'll get there.
Yes.
John Michael Brown will go to the line.
And we talked all night about the Eagles' quick hands in this one. With 2 games under their belt against 6A schools, so they ain't scared coming in here.
Shot on the way and good.
Swish for Brown.
His third.
7-point lead, biggest of the night. Walker will sit down.
Don't know who checked in for him.
Pick him
I think
up.
it's Ethan Thorne back
Right,
in.
it is.
Here's the ball out of bounds, off the miss. And the possession will stay with the Vikings.
Yeah. It looked like Benjamin got a hand on it for the Eagles.
John Michael Brown will inbound baseline. He'll get it into Bubba Odom on the wing, left side. Here's a three on the way. Got it! John Michael Brown, a three. Off the left side, whistles now. We got an offensive foul. And back the other way we go. The Vikings will have the ball with 1:05 to go until halftime.
And that's a good job by J.M. Beatty to draw that.
Minute 5 to go. Vikings with their largest lead of the night at 10. 23-13. Works it into Brown. Brown into the front court with a dribble. Works off a Bubba Odom screen. Comes near side. Leaves off with Beatty. He's going to be fouled.
By Leland Hunter. 1-1 again for the Vikes here. The 10th team for double bonus.
Yep. Beatty at the line shooting 2. He has 10 points in the ballgame. 2 trays. No, yeah. 3 trays. First shot on the way. And it is that good?
Rimmed out on him, man.
Rimmed out on him.
Vikings are going to be glad to get this other hoop in the second half, I think, Brett.
Yeah, I think so. A good shot. He got that one to fall. His 11th point of the night.
Well, they've clanked this one a bunch still, though, with an 11-point lead, biggest of the night.
Here's the ball out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball.
Yes.
Good defense.
Indeed.
John Luke Walker.
Exactly. I think Ethan Thorne around there in a little double team, too.
So now, the Vikings will inbound. Here's number 10 with the basketball, Corey Shepard. Going to leave off with John Luke Walker, 38 seconds to go. Here's a shot on the way. It's no good. Rebound coming out to Cornerstone. Cornerstone with the basketball, 27 seconds to go. Here's a shot off the mark, no good. Vikings with a rebound. 18 seconds off the air ball, and the Vikings will work for the last shot of the half.
Looks like it. No shot clock in high school ball.
Brown with the basketball, leaves it off with Beatty. At the buzzer, no! And that's how we'll end the opening half of play. The Vikings lead it 24-13 from the Carl Cannon Coliseum in Jasper. We'll take a break here. 3 minutes, back with more from the Coliseum. This is Viking basketball, presented by Pinnacle Bank at WJLX.
We are back at halftime. Brian joins me along courtside. What's happening, man?
Oh, it's been very interesting to see how the Vikings have started off. It was a little bit slower, but I'd say in this second quarter that we just saw, things picked up dramatically. I'm really loving to see the way that the Vikings are going after the boards. I mean, I think that's a humongous difference in this
Offensive
game.
Rebounding is tremendous. Yeah, they can't get a put back to fall hardly, but yeah, they're really crashing them. And you could tell, though, Cornerstone's got 2 games under their belt. First debut for the Vikes tonight.
That's correct. And I tell you, Woody, from what I'm seeing, would love to see this team in mid-January, this Vikings team, because I think it's going to be explosive to watch once they have the experience match up with the talent.
Be here before you know it. It really will, yeah. It's going to be tremendous. Kind of some of those Nolan Richardson Arkansas teams, or Jerry Tarkanian at UNLV. Yeah, maybe some of that, and just run you to death, huh?
Absolutely. I'm hoping that this will continue, and eventually, once we get right around Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about the Vikings being at Wallace State.
Yeah.
For the regionals.
Dig that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, let's see. We got some. You got football tomorrow night, man. Y'all bring us back a win, you and Antoine from Gadsden tomorrow night. Yeah, you're gonna have a ton of listeners, man.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting to go over there, and anytime you have a chance to call a third round, it's special because it's just one of 8 teams that are 2 teams. The 2 teams that are meeting are just one of 8 left.
And on the road.
Yeah,
and a lot of folks can't travel. That's right. So you're doing a good service for the community for all the wall win.
And I'll tell you, I'll be happy, Woody, if I can go down to Disney World and have Brett figure out the headache of who's going to do the broadcast next week.
Well, we'll be all right. It'll get covered somehow.
Oh yeah.
I look for he and I to be somewhere, be either Reform or hopefully a Lynn.
I would hope it's going to be Lynn. It would just be wonderful. Woody, you and I did that last Friday night.
That was a blast.
Wasn't it wonderful,
yes.
the hospitality and the accommodations?
And thanks to, again, thanks to our friends at Lynn for that hospitality. It was a wonderful experience, and Lynn put on a show, man.
They did. I tell you what you saw from them, Woody, offense, defense, passing game, running game, pass defense, running defense. I mean, they just looked in championship form.
So it was a complete performance. It really was, and especially for Tittle, the quarterback. He was spot on. And what kind of feeling do you have about tomorrow night, man? The Coosa Christian, the Conquerors, I think they are.
Yeah, now they're a completely different team than they were at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
You know, their last playoff round, they beat Spring Garden by 3 points. Second game of the season, Spring Garden beating them 27-0. So
wow.
This is a much different team, whereas Lynn has just week by week, no matter the opponent, has gotten steadily better and better and better. So it's an interesting matchup, but at the same time, Woody, there's one thing that I can say. The coach I was looking at, I think his name is O'Brien for over at Coosa Christian. This is just his 5th year as a head coach.
Yep.
Now, he's going against Coach Hastings, which we all know has been doing this for a long time.
He's a fox. Flies a fox, man.
When you're dealing with a coaching veteran that knows how to analyze, diagnose, and can lead versus a coach that's, only his 5th year coaching overall, I'm going to lean towards the veteran coach.
Yep. Conquerors start off 2-4, and they have really turned it around and got the big upset last week, as you mentioned, over Spring Garden, and got themselves into the 3rd round, and they have home field. That's going to mean a lot to them, I'm sure.
It does. And I tell you, I can't wait to see. We saw it last week. This Lynn defense.
Oh.
We had figured this out on the B&B show last night. You take out their 2 games against Class 3A opponents. Against 1A opponents, Woody, 10 games, 90 points. That's it.
Yeah, I think American Christian hung 63 on them, but a 3A powerhouse. So, that's a remarkable statistic there. They're really both sides of the football, offense and defense, and especially last week, they put the whole, Donahue 42-0, they put the whole package together the last 2 weeks.
That's correct. And, Addison only had 1 sustained drive after that turnover. Their second score of the game was a breakaway 71-yard run.
And you take that one away from their stats, and do they ever go down?
Yeah, absolutely. So, this is just, I think Lynn, when I talked to Coach Hastings, I asked him, I said, do you feel that you're playing your best ball right now in the playoffs? And he said, absolutely. That's very dangerous. That's a very dangerous team that's playing their best ball at this time of the year.
Nice time to be peaking.
Oh, yeah. It definitely is.
Good to see you, buddy. I'll be listening tomorrow night. Bring back a win here to Jasper, you and Antoine.
We hope we will.
All right, man. 24-13, Vikings by 11 at halftime. We'll take, Luke, a 2-minute break and have second half action. This is Jasper Viking basketball on WJLX.
for John Luke Walker. So, that's a look at the scoring summary. The Vikings are up 24-13 against Cornerstone, and I think Cornerstone's a 1A squad, but they are 2A.
Yeah.
2A.
Yep.
And but they have got the athletes of a 5A.
Well, you mentioned the Hueytown transfers, and they competed 2A Area 8 over in the Birmingham area. Here we go.
We are underway. Back underway from the Carl Cannon Coliseum.
Whoa.
And here's the ball knocked away. Uh-oh, look out. Showtime at 21. Israel May dunks the basketball with authority, Wood.
Good anticipation on a pass. He was home free down court. Snow burden.
Back the other way with the basketball.
Almost again.
Yep. Going to feed over to Moody. Moody has it knocked away out of bounds. It'll remain Viking possession.
I was talking to Brian at halftime, Brett. You can tell they got 2 games under their belt, and we're just out of the chute, you know.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely right. Whistles now and going to be knocked away out of bounds again. Vikings will retain possession.
And still the Vikings with a 9-point lead here. Biggest lead has been 11 at the halftime mark.
John Luke Walker going to inbound to Moody. Moody with a basketball. Leaves off now with Clayton Thorne. Thorne going to drive in the paint. Going to be fouled on the way to the bucket.
Tried to go to the left-hand hook, and he got whacked.
Yes, he did.
First foul of the second half.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Clayton Thorne, the 6-foot sophomore. No points in the ball game so far.
Makai Fitz is going to foul him.
No good.
Don't tell me there's a lid on this one, too.
I think they swapped them there during
Oh, man. It's still the Vikings with a 9-point lead, and it's still 9.
Yep. As the second shot will not fall either. Back the other way with the basketball comes Cornerstone. Cornerstone has it. Working to the goal to our right. Here's a shot off the back iron. No good. The rebound coming up to the Vikings. Thorne comes out with it. Tries to. Feeds Moody. Jumper.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Turn around the hook, and he swished it, man.
Great job that time by Miller Moody. Here's a 3 on the way for Cornerstone. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Vikings.
Vikings great on the boards tonight, Brad. Offense and defense.
Clayton Thorne with the basketball leaves John Luke Walker right of the perimeter. Walker.
We mentioned the height advantage top of the broadcast.
A feed underneath to Moody. He's going to be knocked away and out of bounds.
Good defense. Moody was wide open down the lane, but the Eagle got there just in time to slap it out.
We got something on the floor. We got a sign. I don't know what happened there.
How did that get there? Flew in there somehow.
John Luke Walker with the basketball. Right side. Looking. Going to find now. Top of the key. Sean Michael Brown. Brown with the basketball. Leaves off now right side. Feeds Miller Moody underneath in the paint. Double team. And he's fouled.
That's right, Jim. Take your pick on either Eagle who got him.
That's going to be on May.
Vikings by 11 now can get their biggest lead if Moody puts these down.
Miller Moody with the first shot, good.
Little backspin on the basketball.
His 5th point of the night.
And the lead is a dozen.
Of course, I guess kids have one more day of school and it's off for Thanksgiving break.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Lucky them.
Yeah.
Second shot on the way. Miller Moody, good.
Swish.
The 6'9 sophomore with his 6th point. Makes it 28-15. Jasper on top. Cornerstone with a basketball knocked away and stolen. Clayton Thorne again with another pick.
Yes.
Got to leave it off with J.B. Beatty, who leads all scorers. Floater in the lane. Shot no good. Back iron. Rebound. Coming out now to Cornerstone. Lewis with the basketball into the front court. Lewis drives. Going to put up a circus shot. It's no good. And the rebound coming out to Big Miller Moody.
Had to go left hand mid shot. Couldn't buy it. Good defense, Vikes.
Feeds off now right side. Whistles and a foul.
All right.
Clayton Thorne made a move on the wing right side.
The second team foul. Vikings inbound baseline. Third team foul, correction.
5:14 to go in the third quarter. Vikings up by 13, their largest lead of the night. Inbounds pass, they work it in. Clayton Thorne with the basketball, leaves it with Beatty now. Beatty, top of the circle, draws a double team, bounce pass from John Luke Walker. Floater in the lane, no good. Moody tries to get the rebound, it's knocked away, and here comes Cornerstone. He'll wait for reinforcements, and there he is again with a steal. Thorne leaves it off, lay in, good!
J.M. Brown, the snowbird. Good feed from Thorne.
Here's a floater in the lane, shot no good. Rebound coming out to Cornerstone. They'll square up for three. On the way, front iron, no good. And the rebound coming out to Jasper. Clayton Thorne with the basketball. Vikings doubling up Cornerstone now. 30-15. Beatty squares up for three, no good. And the rebound coming out to Cornerstone. Lewis with the basketball, pushes it in the front court. Go left of the perimeter here.
Good job of the Vikes to get back.
Benjamin swings it around, now they come near side. May for three, got it.
Whoa. On that zone, May said no problem. Switched it from 20.
30-18 your score. Jasper on top. Jean-Luc Walker with the basketball. The junior goes to the dribble, goes right side now. Beatty, bounce pass. Moody gets by his guy, puts it up, and puts it in.
Nice move. Using the glass.
Moody puts two more on the board for the good guys. It's 32-18. Drive of the paint, shot on the way, good. Number 11, Jacob May.
Back-to-back from May. Nice shot.
As the two teams trading blows here, and we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Burns wants the timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:15 to go. Here in the third quarter, your score, Vikings 32, Cornerstone 20. We'll be back in 1 minute. Viking basketball is presented by Pinnacle Bank.
Two shots.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live from the Carl Cannon Coliseum, and two shots coming up for Thorne. Off of the foul that time, Wood.
Strong to the hoop. Tried a little hook job, but couldn't get it to go, but he got contact.
And he hits the first shot. As hard as he's played tonight, that is his first point.
Well, Well, he's been really good on the defensive end.
Absolutely.
And some assists, feeding guys who have been hitting shots.
By the way, the Viking ladies won earlier tonight, 66-12. Second shot on the way, it's good. 34-20, the press is on, and it works to perfection as the ball is thrown over the head of Israel May and out of bounds.
Way over his head. Vikings will go 94 here. Is 94 in high school also?
I think so.
Okay.
Here's Corey Shepard with the basketball in the front court now, leaves it off with his teammate Thorne. Thorne trying to work off a screen, and Corey Shepard, he's going to be called with the foul here.
First foul of the second half on the Vikes. 4 team fouls for the Eagles. And they inbound side court.
Great crowd on hand tonight. Vikings
Yes.
be back at home Saturday night against, who did I say? Hamilton.
Right.
Here's a foul.
Caden Steiner draws it. Second team foul. Vikings
2:47 to go.
Vikings back to that press.
Yeah, they're going to press.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. And now, Cornerstone will inbound baseline.
Trailing by 14.
Vikings have not played perfect tonight.
Right.
But I tell you what, point lead is stolen, and John Luke Walker going to put it up and in. Great job.
Biggest lead at 16 here.
John Luke Walker with his third point.
Good point. Vikings have not played well, still dominating the game. That bodes well for the future, man. This thing gets in gear. Look out.
Ball's thrown away.
Yeah. First game of the season, right out of the chute. And this ain't bad.
Right into the hands of Eddie Miller there on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Good catch, Eddie. You still have it.
He does.
Inbounds John Luke Walker over now to Clayton Thorne. 2:09 to go, third period here from the Coliseum. Here's a feed to John Luke Walker, and he puts it up and in. Nice feed.
And again, off the left side, just banging it home. Back to back, as you say. Biggest lead at 18 now.
38-20 your score. Whistles now, and let's see.
Foul on Jasper. Third team foul. They aren't posting individual fouls on the board. It's hard to tell sometimes who draws it.
That's, I believe, going to be on Clayton Thorne.
Okay.
Because he'll go to the bench here.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a three on the way. It's short. Rebound coming out to Cornerstone. They'll square up for three again. Short. And the long rebound out to Cornerstone.
Again.
They're keeping it alive here.
Yeah.
But a big mountain to climb here, down 18.
Yes.
Fitz with the basketball. He's double teamed. Now in the corner, Fitz looking for help. He's going to go to the dribble. He's double teamed again. Comes near side with a pass. Shot back iron. No good. The offensive board underneath. Oh, it's going to be blocked by Bubba Odom.
Odom skied on that block. Wow.
Good job that time by Bubba Odom to block the ball. More substitutions coming in for Jasper. Jarrett Morrison will check in.
As will Cooper Ford.
Very good. Under a minute to go here in the third period. 38-20 your score. Vikings on top. Here's a drive on the wing. Floater rims out on him. No good. And a rebound coming out to Bubba Odom. And they're going to say a jump ball. Possession arrow to Cornerstone.
Yep. Odom had that clean. That wasn't enough time for it to be tied up, but that's all right.
Timeout on the floor. Yep. 38-20 your score. Vikings on top. 45 seconds to go, third period. We'll be back in 1 minute. Viking basketball is presented by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back to Carroll County Coliseum. 38-20 your score. Vikings on top.
And the Eagles get an inbound baseline. And they got a lot of ground to make up here, Brett.
And just a little bit, that's for sure. Here's a shot on the way.
That'll help.
And here's the three on the way. It's good.
Jacob May's going to swish it from the left corner.
Number 4 for 3. It's no good. And the rebound coming out now to Cornerstone. They will lay it up and in.
And they're on a run.
Yes, they are. Look out.
Yep.
17 seconds to go here. Here's the ball loose. Cornerstone comes up with it. Knocked away.
The Eagles.
Second shot's no good. At the buzzer. The desperation shot is no good. And that's going to end the third period. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're tuned to Viking basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank on WJLX. Back to action. Vikings with the basketball here. Here is a shot on the way. It's no good. And the rebound coming out. Oh, the Vikings steal it away. Just underway here in the fourth period from the Carroll County Coliseum.
John-Luke Walker with a steal.
Miller Moody. Shot on the way. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back no good. Rebound John-Luke Walker. Shot no good. 3 looks. Couldn't get by a bucket that time.
Yeah, really. That's happened a lot tonight.
So, 38-25 your scores. We're just underway in the fourth period.
Biggest lead has been 15. We're at 13 now. Eagle basketball.
7:17 to go in the ball game. Eagles with it. Far side, now top of the circle, near side. Passing around the horn, May. 3 ball. No good, and a long rebound coming out to May. He'll leave it out with Fitz. Fitz draws a double team and thrown out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball. So, thrown out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball here. And they'll have to go the length of the court, Wood.
Yes, they will. Fitz thought that May was going to make a cut to the basket. Threw it behind him, though, on the turnover by the Eagles. Got a wet spot on the court. They're going to get it wiped up, I guess. Going to move to another position here. John Luke Walker going to inbound.
Inbounds coming up. He works it in. Clayton Thorne with the basketball. Thorne goes top of the circle. Here's John Luke Walker. Shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound coming out to Fitz and Cornerstone.
Long range hook. Mid-wing. Trying to use the glass. Couldn't get it to fall. I think he'd like a better shot on that one, Brett.
I think so. Cornerstone with the ball, but not a lot of time. 6:20 is the clock will start to become a factor here. As the Vikings hold on to a 13-point lead. 3 ball on the way. They needed that one. It is no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Miller Moody and the Vikings.
Moody blocked, did a good job blocking out, and they had a clear view for the basketball, just couldn't find a handle on it.
Inbounds. Try to work it in here. They get it in. Finally, another open look 3. Off the front iron, no good. Vikings away with the board. John Michael Brown, long outlet pass. Here's the feed. Underneath to Bubba Odom, shot no good. Gets his own rebound, put back no good. And away with a rebound comes Cornerstone. 5:50 time to go here in the ball game. Vikings up 13. 3 ball on the way. It is no good. Whistles, and they should be over the back of Bubba Odom. This will be on Fitz.
That's right. All over him. Good position, Bubba Odom on the rebound sequence there to draw the foul there. 6th team foul. Vikings go coast to coast here.
They work it in. Corey Shepard now will leave it over now with Beatty. Feed underneath. Odom, shot no good. The tip-in is there by Corey Shepard.
Equaling the biggest lead at 15 here.
Whistles, then we got a foul.
Viking 15 foul.
5:22 to go.
Holder to inbound for the Eagles side court. Now another guy will step over and inbound.
Lewis with the basketball, works it in the front court. He's double teamed. Vikings steal the ball away. Back the other way with the basketball. They'll hold up, work some clock here. Spoke too soon, gonna pull up. Take it. Shot out of the way, good from Thorne.
The runner, and he swished it, man.
Yes, he did. 42-25 your score.
Biggest lead at 17.
Comes the big guy, gonna put up a shot. It's good. Number 22, Robert Martin, puts it up and in. Pass over to Beatty now, left side. Thorne, top of the key. Works off a Bubba Odom screen. Looks underneath for Odom. Finds him. Right side. He draws the double team. Puts up the shot. It's no good. And the rebound coming out to Cornerstone. Lewis with the basketball. Whistles underneath this here. And what have we got?
Looks like a blocking foul on 20, Beatty down there, Brett.
And we got a timeout on the floor, Jasper. 4:20 to go here in the ball game. It's all black and gold. 42-27. Back with more Viking basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank at WJLX. Welcome back. Cornerstone with a basketball. And they're trailing big time, 42-27. The Vikings on top with 4:10 to go in the ball game. 3 on the way. Air ball. And into the hands of the Vikings Thorn. Long outlet pass to Beatty. Can he catch up with it? No. He will not. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, couldn't quite track that one down. He was behind everybody, but the pass too wide.
Substitutions coming in now. Jarrett Morrison back in. He will spell Clayton Thorne. Inbounds pass, they work it in. Demarion Burke has his pocket pick.
Hey, really?
Tries to get it out to John Luke Walker. Will get it as John Luke Walker catches up with it. Now he's in trouble on the floor. Whistles. We got a timeout, Coach Burns.
Smart.
3:45 to go in the ball game. Vikings up 42-27. Back in 30 seconds to more Viking basketball presented by Pinnacle Bank. Well, Woody, unless something miraculous happens here in the final 3:45, it looks like Coach Burns may pick up his first win as the head basketball coach here at Jasper High.
Nice cushion. Of course, he can go into the stall if he needs to. I don't think he will, Brett. This is not bad. They can play much, much better than this tonight and still with a comfortable lead.
Vikings will be back in action tomorrow night at Hazel Green. Saturday night, back at home here at the Coliseum. Come on out and support this team as Hamilton comes to town, the Aggies.
Man, Hazel Green, that's just this side of Tennessee, ain't it?
Yep, it's way on up there.
We've been there doing football,
yep,
yes,
absolutely.
sir.
Here's the feed now to Miller Moody. Moody back up top. Leaves it off with Clayton Thorne. John Luke Walker down near side. Man-to-man defense being applied.
Good, run clock, man.
They're running the clock, looking underneath for Moody. Finds the big guy. Defense collapses in, and he's going to be fouled.
Good job muscling in, getting the shot off, drawing the foul, Brett. 17 foul. Vikings in the bonus hereafter.
Miller Moody unofficially with 8 points.
Done a good job at low post tonight. They've run him at high post a lot too.
Yep. Shot good.
Swish.
Second shot coming up. Moody eyes the bucket. Shot on the way. It is up and good.
Nice.
That unofficially puts him in double figures with 10. Timeout. Excuse me. No, they're going to have a substitution. Shepard comes in. Moody will go out.
Vikings equaling their biggest lead at 17 here.
44-27. Here's the ball, going to be knocked away. John Luke Walker, bounce pass, right side. High post shot, no good. Rebound underneath. Vikings kick it back out. Ethan Thorne. And now the Vikings will reset.
Just hustle everywhere on this team.
John Michael Brown with the basketball, right side. Looking for help, finds it in John Luke Walker. Underneath, nice ball movement. Shepard blew the layup, though. It's no good. And the rebound coming out, the offensive board to the Vikings.
Another one. Oh.
Feed underneath, shot good from Ethan Thorne.
Sneaking in backside, got the feed and the layup.
Whistles and out of bounds. It'll be Cornerstone basketball, 2:37 to go in the game.
The lead is 19.
Inbounds, they work it. Benjamin with the basketball. Cross court to Burke. Back around they go. Feed underneath. Whistles down. A foul. As Israel May was heading toward the bucket. And he'll go to the line now to shoot the 1-and-1.
17 foul as well for the Vikes. Each team in the bonus, both teams in the bonus now. I'll tell you, Brett, these Eagles get back into 2A ball. It's going to be like a picnic, man.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, they got some athletes on this team.
Yep.
Shot on the way. It is good. The front half of the 1-and-1. And the bonus coming up. Shot on the way. Front iron. No good. 46-28 your score. 23 with the basketball. Clayton Thorne underneath. Going to kick out now. 3 on the way. Oh, rims out on John Michael Brown. Rebound. Moody. Shot no good. Puts it back up. No good. The foul is called. And that is going to send number 23 to the line, Thorne.
4 shots at the thing again. Man, crashing the offensive boards of the Vikings tonight.
2:04 to go in the ball game here at the Carl Cannon Coliseum. As we bump up on 9 o'clock, WJLX Jasper. Tomorrow night, crew will be on the road to Gadsden as Lynn takes on Coosa Christian in the quarterfinal round of the Alabama High School Athletic Association State Football Playoffs.
Winner gets Pickens County, Marion County.
Shot good. And it is a 20-point ball game, Wood. 48-28.
Yes, sir. Biggest of the night.
Vikings will press.
Wow.
Relentless.
Yes.
Relentless.
Yep.
And we've got a foul, though.
A little too relentless on
That's
John
right.
Walker, I think.
That's right. That'll be all right.
But hustle, just hustle everywhere you turn. And it's only going to get better as these guys mesh.
Coach is able to get a lot of players in off the bench, too.
Yep.
Which is a good thing.
Ain't nothing like game experience. Exactly right.
To the line goes number 1, Demarion Burke, front half, the 1-1, no good. Rebound, Miller Moody. Leaves it off with Thorne now. 1:50 to go in the ball game. Moody in the front court. Stops, looks, fires. Oh, almost knocked away. And he almost walked, too. Long three on the way. It's short. Rebound, John Luke Walker. Leaves it off with Thorne now. Crosses the timeline. Moody, left wing. 90 seconds to go. Here's the lay-in by John Luke Walker.
The backdoor cutter. Great feed, great shot.
Whistles down. We got somebody flat in their face over here. That's Beatty diving toward the basketball, I think.
Hustling again. We haven't seen JoJo Odom tonight. Is he out there?
Yeah, he's out there.
Okay.
Just hasn't played tonight.
Yeah. He might get in there last minute 20 here to perhaps clear the bench.
Minute 20 to go, 50-28, Vikings on top. The press is on again. The Vikings steal it again. Corey Shepard underneath. Puts it up. No good. He's fouled.
Ninth team foul. Corey with a pair here, though.
Corey Shepard with only 2 points unofficially tonight.
Leading receiver on the football team. Good basketball player as well.
Yes, he is.
Good athlete.
I'm going to say he's shooting the 1-and-1. Shot no good. Rebound. Put back. Bubba Odom no good. Shepard! Count it! Off the rebound.
The fadeaway. The prayer was answered.
That's right.
Biggest lead at 24 now.
And one for Corey Shepard. He'll go to the line with 1:11 to go. And you're right, Woody, right on cue. Here comes JoJo Odom, and here comes Titus Waldrop.
A couple of footballers. We mentioned earlier, they can get in there and do your blue-collar work, man, in low post here later in the year.
Shot on the way and good for Corey Shepard. 5th point of the night. 1:10 to go. Vikings comfortable 53-28. Press is on again.
Wow. And it's suffocating, Brett. Nice.
Just that style of play that Coach Burns brings to the program. Even though his team is up 53-28, this is an in-game experience for all of these kids, and he's going to coach them till the end.
Makes you think about Nolan Richardson at Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know, same style. Man.
And here comes free throws coming up for number 15, Leland Hunter. Shot on the way, it's good.
Ford, Thorne back in for the Vikes.
Second shot on the way. It is up and it is good. 53-30 your score. Vikings will inbound. They're being pressed now. They'll break the press with a pass. Here's Thorne with the basketball. Gonna leave now with under a minute to go. Ethan Thorne with it. Leaves off to Clayton Thorne. Whistles underneath. They got another foul here, it looks like.
Double bonus time.
In comes Jarrett Morrison. This is going to be on the Vikings. And it must be away from the ball because they're going to inbound. 50 seconds to go. Inbounds, and they are into the front court. Cornerstone is for three. No good. Rebound coming out to the Vikings. Going to be stolen away, though. 21 comes away with it. That is May. Feed underneath. Shot on the way. No good. Whistles. And they're going to wave it off here. Vikings will inbound baseline.
They call it travel on the shot. Well, maybe it was a foul. It was.
Yes, it was. So Ethan Thorne will go to the line.
Double bonus for, 2 shots.
30 seconds to go in the ball game, and the Vikings are going to win it and start the season 1-0. Shot, good. That'll be Thorne's 5th unofficially of the night.
And the lead is 24.
Second shot on the way, no good. All academic from here.
Yep.
Here's the feed. Right side. May with a basketball. Stops at the keyhole. Shot on the way, no good. Tip, no good. And out of bounds, it'll be last touched by the Vikings.
JoJo off him.
10 seconds left. They work it in. Shot on the way. No good. Vikings away with it. Ford has it. It's going to be stolen, though. Put up. No good. 2 seconds left. And you hear the buzzer. That's going to do it. The Vikings win it 54-30, Woody. Here in front of a great crowd. And the Heath Burns era is off to a roaring start here as they win by 24.
Roaring indeed. And the Vikings could play much, much better, but nice start. Nice start.
Unofficial numbers. J.B. Beatty with 11 points. Miller Moody with 10. 2 guys in double figures. Followed by John Luke Walker's 7. 6 for Clayton Thorne. 8 for John Michael Brown. 5 for Ethan Thorne. 5 for Corey Shepard. Bubba Odom had 2 on the night. Woody, I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it, Brett.
And we're looking forward to being back here Saturday night as Hamilton comes to town. Until then, for Woody Wilson, for Brian Hale, for Luke Keaton, back to the studio, our producer and engineer,